On this episode of JayRiding, we are in a 2017 Mini Cooper S Countryman All-4. That's a lot of words for a mini car. However, it's the biggest Mini ever made to date, so I think that balances it out. Beneath the hood, or bonnet as they say on the other side of the Atlantic, is 189 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque, and it's all run through a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine that is also turbocharged. What they're going for here really is to keep the spirit of what the Mini is, which is a very, very fun-to-drive car, great around corners, great on the straightaways, and add more of a utilitarian feel to it by giving you more trunk space and seating for three comfortably in the rear. My guest this week is Kris Uguccioni, good friend of mine, great guy all around. He runs the Yelp GTA, putting on all sorts of cool events. Let's go for a spin around Mississauga, shall we, Kris? So, Kris, I hear you're doing a March Munchness? Munchness.
Selection Sunday was just a couple days ago, and we decided that I'm not really athletic. I don't really want to do...
Sorry, who's decided that? You say we've decided that. Like, is that you and your fiance?
My team and I have decided that I am not the most athletic person, and Yelp is not really a sports website. We have a lot of restaurants. So...
Probably the most amount of restaurants in the GTA on your site, right?
Well, pretty much if they're not on there when they open, they are within a couple days.
Cool.
Yeah,
so you have the go-to source for food.
I would say, it's for all local businesses. The nice thing is that Yelp was started based on somebody looking for doctors and recommendations for doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
And then obviously the thing that people are passionate about is food, so that's what everyone kind of goes about.
The word Yelp itself, is it like, what does it mean?
Well, it's actually a funny story.
I like funny stories.
Everyone enjoys a funny story. So, as I was told, rumor has it, that the original name for Yelp was supposed to be kind of a merging between like the Yellow Pages and local, and it was going to be called Yokel, like a local yokel. And
like Cletus the Slackjaw Yokel?
Hey Mom, check out my Yelp reviews over here. Thank God it didn't go that way, but it's actually kind of the merging of that Yellow Pages, old school Yellow Pages idea, and Help. Hence, why Help. And to Yelp something means you're going to either take a photograph or write a review about it. The crazy thing now is, 5 years ago when we started focusing on the 905, we'd see a restaurant or a new business open up, and it would take months for them to gain any kind of traction. Now it's within their opening weekend, they'll be up to 20, 30 reviews.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the March Munchness, what we decided to do is we took a lot of research over the last few weeks and put it into kind of who are the most on the rise or dominant restaurants in 8 different categories.
Okay.
And then look at their Instagram followings. And so what we're doing is this Instagram bracket. So if you go on @YelpGTA, or you can just follow along with the hashtag, which is March Munchness GT. That's correct. You can actually vote just by tagging businesses who are competing that day against each other. But I guess some of the categories that people are going to be competing in is best pizza place, best burger, best ramen, best pad thai, shaved ice, which has become a huge trend. Chicken and waffles, which is what Cravings is holding it down for.
Right.
But yeah, there's 8 different categories, and what's going to happen is tacos is another one. What's going to happen is the first round is going to be pizza versus pizza, taco versus taco,
right,
for example. And then in the second round, you're going to have one food versus another.
Ooh.
So you may have tacos versus burgers for
mixing it up a little bit.
Mixing it up. And the same way, each round you'll just vote by in the comments of that day's each posting on Instagram.
Let me ask you, what's your favorite burger in Mississauga?
That's a good question.
It
you know what?
deserves an equally good answer.
You know what? I'm going to give you 2 answers.
Okay.
There's one that's traditional and big, and then there's one that's just decadent.
burger?
So the decadent burger is, I like the Wilcox burger.
Oh, with that fried egg on top?
Mhm.
Oh, that is something else.
True story, a few years ago, we did a promotion with them with actually a lot of burger joints all over the 905, and we called it Yelp's Burger Binge Week. And it was different burger places or restaurants who had great burgers, and what they were doing was making a custom Yelp burger. So the Wilcox's custom Yelp burger was amazing creation by Chef Umberto. And it was a Korean-inspired short-rib burger. So you had a fresh sourdough bun with the burger patty was made from the chuck or the meat of Korean short ribs, seasoned as such. It was topped with kimchi and a fried egg, done bulgogi style. So as I say, they know decadent burgers quite well at Wilcox. And then my best, just dirty diner standard, put me as much as I can in my mouth kind of thing is C&Dubs.
Good choice.
C&Dubs is a classic. Their double sumo burger will basically put you to sleep for a week. Little known fact, did you know, maybe this is just a Mississauga rumor, but when they filmed Billy Madison, the scene where they have the pickles that they toss against the window and they have the pickle race, that was at C&Dubs. Apparently it was their old location.
Really?
That's what word on the street or rumor says. So if someone wants to fact check that and tag me on Instagram and let me know, I would love that.
How do you feel about rapid fire questions that won't come very rapidly, but they will be fired at you?
So mid-fire questions?
Yeah. What size are your shoes?
Ooh, dress shoes, 11.
Oh, 100 different size feet.
Well, dress shoes fit differently. So sports shoes, like sneakers, I'm a size 12. And dress shoes, I think, tend to be closer to a size 11. I think it also has to do with soft shoes. So I would say my true size is probably 11.
What favorite coniferous tree?
Ooh, I would say a Douglas fir. Very specific. You weren't expecting that answer. Or, pardon me, Fraser fir, if I'm really getting.
What was the last thing you made in the kitchen?
Ooh, actually, you know what? This past weekend, we had some bananas that were on their way out, and I decided to make banana bread muffins.
Ooh.
With pecans.
Spell Australia backwards.
No.
Well, that's an answer. If you weren't driving a Jeep, you would be driving a...
BMW.
What kind?
Change my answer. Audi A4.
You don't want to drive a 2017 Mini Countryman, the biggest Mini ever made?